Today I am here to talk about the ever so controversial topic of abortions. But hear me out, I do not think that they are something that everyone should have the right to do. Now think about how have your beliefs affected your view on abortions? Have your parents affected your view? Your religion or the people that you go to church with? Or even just your friends that you're with every single day? Now please, do not tune me out. Let me get my point of view on this topic to you. I think that they should be partially legal, meaning that they have to have an extreme circumstance that is making them get an abortion. Now, having grown up during this generation, I have seen the fight of pro-life and pro-choice go head to head. I have also fought for this right for an argumentized assignment to try and pass a law in my government class, and after weeks of research, I took my view to class and won over 75% to pass the law. Abortions, although a grim topic, can also save a life. Mothers that are unable to carry, children that will not make it, children that are going to have a horrible life, and people that were given no other choice. And why do some abortions need to be kept legalized? We are watching pro-life people fight to have abortions made illegal against the pro-choice, people that are just fighting for the rights that every other person has. The voices of each are almost equal. Pro-choice is still ahead by a little, around 47% of the population, and pro-life falling just behind with 43%. However, they think about the statement murdering a baby. They do not think about the people that need them and the reasonings they have behind making them get one. Also, do not let your religion fool you. A majority of women that get abortions are affiliated with a religion, and the most affiliated religion of people getting an abortion is being Catholic. Catholic is one of the strictest religions that we can see in America. There are more reasons out there other than not wanting a child. Rape is a big one. Rape occurs throughout all ages, and if a person falls pregnant, they should not be held accountable to carry that child to term if they choose not to. If your wife gets raped and fell pregnant, would you make her carry that child to term? Think about that. Now think about if your teenage daughter got raped and fell pregnant, would you make her carry that child to term? If your sister, mom, or any other female member of your family or friend group got raped and fell pregnant, would you make them carry that child to term? And if they did choose to have an abortion, would you think of them differently? They did not choose to have sex, and they for sure did not choose to fall pregnant with the person that raped them. Also, health issues. If the mother's chance of making it through the pregnancy is not very high, or the pregnancy is threatening her ability to live the rest of her life, they should not have to carry that child. Now, many of these mothers will not choose to have an abortion. They believe that they are here on this earth to make children and that it is their duty. And the percentage of them actually going through an abortion is very low. And now, drug addicts. The foster care system is overflowing with children that were removed from homes due to their parents' habits of drug abuse and even sexual abuse. I have first-hand experience with these children and teens. My parents ran a foster home for the first 10 years of my life, and even some of the girls we had in our home are still in contact with us, and I still have two that we consider sisters. Many of these children grow up to be drug addicts themselves because they were always around it, and some were even used by their parents to do unimaginable things with the people that they buy drugs from. And their parents were just tossing them into a room with them saying you can do whatever you want just so the parents could get drugs. I have seen two of my fellow sisters age out of the system and become drug addicts and pass away. And I still have some that are fighting for their life through this addiction. Many do not make it once they phase out of the system because they have nowhere to go. Now imagine the amount of children that would be in the system if drug addicts could not opt to have an abortion. Also, fetus health. If the doctors find out the child is not healthy enough to make it through the pregnancy and their disabilities are a risk to the mother or making through the first couple years of their life, the mother should opt or have the right to opt to not make that child go through life or risk their lives. Without partial legalization of abortions, we can see the amount of unsafe abortions increase greatly. Partial legalization of abortions include abortions for health risks, for the mother and the fetus, rape, or drug addicts. Without these abortions, we can expect more death due to unsafe abortions or having to carry a child to term when the mother isn't going to make it. We need to think about the fact that these women already have been fighting just for civil rights, and now they have to fight for what rights that they should be born with. We should not have to take away the choices that they have for their bodies. Men can do what they want with their bodies, why can't women? The rate of abortions are decreasing greatly, and with partial legalization, we allow women to have a safe way to end a pregnancy if they need to. We need to help women keep the rights that they deserve and allow the world to become a safer place for the women in it.